guys, and welcome back to my channel. So happy new year to everyone, and this is my first video of the year. So we're not going to be talking about books, at the very least not yet. This video will just be talking about what happened last year and what I aim to do this year. One of the best accomplishments that I had last year was making my channel reach its 3-digit milestone. The fact that it did, it really gave me a boost of confidence and motivation for me to do better for this year. For this, I have you guys to thank. Otherwise, I probably have to create like 100 accounts just to add my subscribers. Isn't that like sad? I finished a total of 85 books, which is more than my goal, which was 70 books. So yeah, I'm feeling very great about it. Although if you guys are following me on Goodreads, you will notice that I shelved a lot of those books by the end of this year, because I have this habit of taking notes of the books that I've read for the day I start reading and the day I finished it, along with what are the things that I was going to write on Goodreads. And most of the time, I don't even take note of what I'm going to review on Goodreads. And I did not put everything on Goodreads right after I finished them, which is the reason why like some of my reviews on Goodreads just felt a bit vague and wishy-washy. Because I have this thing, back when I was living with my mom, the internet was so terrible that whenever I wrote like a bunch of like paragraphs on Goodreads, all of a sudden the internet was just gone, and then I lost what I want to write. So I just had that phobia where just, you know what, let's just not write anything on Goodreads right after this. I'm just collecting everything on docs, and then I will update my reviews on Goodreads once I have free time and good internet. So this year, for 2023, my goal is to read 90 books. Did I get 90 books or something? Or I forgot my goal already. 90 books. I'm positive that I'll be able to surpass this. I've already read 2 books so far, and I'm excited to read more because I have, like, as you all remember from my last video on my shopping time at the popular clearance sale, I have like a bunch of books, and I'm on a mission to remove stuff from my TBR pile as much as possible. And there are also some books that I DNF'd, but it's not because I hate them. I don't make it a habit of DNFing books that I did not like. I always think that there's always some form of redemption, and I feel like I want to be validated. If I were to write any negative reviews about it, I want it to be valid, because I read your books up until the last page, up until the last line, and it still sucked. So you can't say that, oh, it gets better by the end, blah blah blah. You cannot say that. As for my best performing videos last year was my first Kinokuniya video, which is, of course, I understand due to SEO and stuff, I'm pretty sure that is like the best performing video with 1.5 thousand views, if I'm not mistaken. And I also noticed that most of my better performing videos are the ones at bookstores. So I guess like I will have to do more bookstore vlog content, I'd say. But here's the thing about bookstore vlog content. They are expensive to make and also kind of time consuming, although it's actually admittedly more fun content. I actually enjoyed making bookstore vlogs. I think they are fun to do, they're fun to record, they're also very fun to edit as well, more than my book reviews, but at the same time it's expensive, time consuming, and it's difficult. And you know, when your friends also have other commitments, it's very difficult to make plans. Oh, and speaking of milestones, by the way, my old channel, which is my first channel, reached 10k subscribers, which I'm so happy because that channel is like super old, and that channel actually started off as just a place where I uploaded my video assignments. So that's initially is just that. But then during semester break, I was like, I want to do a fan video. So I started doing fan videos. I started using Windows Movie Maker. That's how old that channel was. It's gone through a lot of evolution, from using Windows Movie Maker to using I think Camtasia, to using Corel, to now I'm currently using Wondershare Filmora, and I am actually aiming to further upgrade myself. Maybe next I'm gonna start using Sony Vegas, or they actually changed name to Magix these days. But I think that requires a lot of time to learn. For celebration for 10k subscribers, I also make a 10k video special. So check it out. It's just a fan video channel. It's filled with copyrighted content, so I cannot monetize it in any way. But that channel actually gave me a lot of satisfaction. It allows me to practice my editing as well. By the way, you will also see some drama reviews over there. It is not going to be a thing much sooner because I've decided to move all of the content that involves my face to this channel. So even if it's drama reviews, I don't know, I'm actually aiming to make drama reviews someday. In fact, one of my New Year's resolution this year was to watch more dramas. I actually am a huge K-drama fan. I've been watching K-drama since I was 10. I can get a little smug when someone tells me that their first K-drama is Boys Over Flowers or Scarlet Heart, and I'd say, my first K-drama was before you guys were born. I have been through all of the generations of K-drama. The first generation, the second generation, and I don't know what generation it is anymore. I just lost track. So I went out of touch with K-dramas fully after Mr. Sunshine. Mr. Sunshine is one of those dramas that is just says that quality does not equal viewership. Sadly, it is a beautiful, beautiful drama that if you haven't watched, highly recommended, by the way. But the beginning of my falling out with K-drama was after Scarlet Heart. It's like Scarlet Heart is where you will never recover. Scarlet Heart was in no way a perfect drama, but it is one of those dramas that stays with you till the end of your days. You can never escape it. I can never watch a single Scarlet Heart clip without feeling an ache in my heart. An ache because we never get a season 2. An ache because the ending sucked. So yeah, you can expect some drama content after this. It can be Korean drama. I'm also enjoying Thai dramas as well. Chinese dramas I also watch. I watch a lot of dramas, guys. I watch a lot of series, okay? I like books, I like dramas, I like it all. I like anything with a good story. One of the best things for me in 2022 was that I have a lot of signed books. I just get a lot of signed books. I went to a lot of authors events. I think last year alone I got like, was it 15 or something? I think it was more, and I'm expecting more this year. That has become my goal, is to collect as much signed copies of books as possible. I'm gonna turn that into my heirloom. Majority of my books are at my mother's house, so I even moved the signed books straight into my room because I don't want anyone to mess with them. I'm not gonna let any of my cousin's kids come to my house during Eid and touch those books with their grubby hands. Absolutely not. One of these days I might actually do a show video on like my signed books. And another hopes for me to do this year, of course, to read more books. That is in line with my Goodreads challenge as well. Also be consistent in other book challenges, like we have the TBNT book challenge as well as the content bertema, which I will try to be as consistent. Unlike last year, I think it dropped it around May. I think I will be having trouble with consistency for this channel because I'm also trying to relive my first channel, One Winter 9411's Glory Day. I sort of left that channel on its own right now. The subscribers keep growing only because of that one particular video that has like 3 million views. I still want to produce new videos for that channel because I had most fun editing those videos. Those videos are really fun to edit, and I want to constantly make that. On that note, do subscribe to my first channel as well if you are a fan of dramas. I make fan music videos. Maybe you are among the 3 million people that actually watch that video. So yeah, you can go and subscribe to my channel. You can expect more content from me in that channel as well. Finally, of course, my hope is that I want to grow this channel more than ever, and that I certainly hope to gain more subscribers, and that, you know, support me. I would also love to hear from you. What else could I improve? Or any advice that you want to give, any feedbacks, or any book suggestions that you want me to review this year. I could use that because as far as I've listed down the books that I wanted to review this year, I'm kind of stuck. So any suggestions would greatly be appreciated. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy New Year, everyone!